In the following interview, Succession Link account manager Diana Cabrices interviews Charles Buell from LPL Financial on the sale of $19 million in assets under management.
Well, Chuck, I'm so happy to have you here on the line with me today, and I'm really excited for you that you ended up finding the right candidate to purchase your book of business. Can you tell me how you found out about Succession Link?
It was either through the internet or possibly LPL has a succession department. They might have referred you to me. They also referred several candidates. The one that came up was through you.
Great. Do you remember when you first engaged with this person, Chuck?
Well, it was at least 6 months and maybe a year ago.
Right. I believe you've had your account with us for over a year. Am I right?
Yeah.
Were there any surprises when negotiating the buy-sell agreement or the down payment or your responsibilities after the fact?
Well, actually, I had almost sold my practice 2 other times to 2 other LPL brokers, and they both left the business just before signing on the dotted line. And
wow.
Even though I had almost sold it twice, every time is new. You know, the price I wanted is pretty much fixed to what I got. But, you know, the negotiations are always different.
Could you share a little bit of information there? Were you looking for any specific multiplier?
No, I was looking for 2 times gross. And basically the way we came out with it is that I took about 20% down, and then the rest paid out over 5 years.
Great. Now, being paid out over 5 years, does that depend on the transfer of accounts, or is there anything else there you could tell us?
Well, it's 30% of the revenues. So if the accounts leave and the revenues die off, then I'm not going to get as much. You know, if they go up, I help him out for the first year, introducing him to my clients and handling my accounts and meeting with the clients and things like that.
Okay, so it's a 5-year buyout term length then, and depending on revenues. Okay, so what does life look like for you over this transition period of 5 years?
Like the first year I'll be kind of busy working with the new financial advisor and myself and introducing him to my clients and setting up meetings and things like that. And then after that, I think things ought to go pretty smooth. You know, each person's got to decide on their own what fits them. With me, I wanted somebody that have about the same amount of business as I do. So that number one, he could afford to take over my practice, and number 2, he would be interested in growing.
So really just knowing what you have so you can find the best match.
Yeah, if it's too small, it's not going to work. If it's too big, it's not going to work.
That's excellent. Well, I just want to say thanks, Chuck, for joining the call today. Thanks for sharing your story and giving us a little bit of details there on your deal terms. I know other people in the community are really appreciative of that. And I wish you all the best with your retirement. It was a pleasure working with you.
Well, thank you. And I enjoyed working with you, too.